So I guess it's just the two of us.
What? Oh, come on. Everybody's excited because they know they want.
Oh, they want the woo, like that shit. Yeah. They don't want Ricky-Bobby yelling at everybody, man.
No, well, that's just Jason Waters. He's just has the thing.
He's a little bitch.
Hey, man. Jason Waters finished Stock 1000 season 6th overall.
Dude's bad. I mean, doing it out of a pickup and all that, like it's
no, he's got a nice plus.
You know what I mean? Like he's
privateer effort.
Dude, it's a full privateer effort, man.
Yep.
Like I gotta, I walked around COTA and I did my right with the camera. And man, I've been talking to this dude all season long. He's a Marine, Jordan Eubanks.
Yeah.
I gotta give a shout out to that dude, man. I looked at his bike and I was like, when he says he's racing stock 1000, dude, that motherfucker is racing stock 1000. Like dude, he even has the ABS pump and shit in there. I was like, oh my god, what is going on here? Dude, he's like, yeah, the valve cover's never been cracked on the thing, and he's finishing top 15 in that thing.
Yeah, he's been doing really good.
Yeah, like when I say, yeah, he's like full on, like no joke, racing stock, like just think of what that dude could do if he had like a little bit more, like a little bit more prep.
I think a lot of the guys, like Jordan's really been trying because he used to race for my friend Kyrie in Super Hooligans on Kyrie's FTR 1200.
Yeah,
and then he decided to do his Stock 1000 thing, and he's been moving up. Like there's been guys moving up. I think with the announcement of the Superbike Cup, that's gonna chop about 10 dudes off. Like the front.
Yeah. I also had I walked around, I talked to the privateers and I talked to the folks, like I generally kind of do that chatter with the chat with the race.
Man on the street.
Man on the ground. The man on the ground. And I asked a lot of the stock guys, and dude, there was a couple guys that were like heated. I was like, calm down, bro. It's just me asking the question. You don't gotta yell at me, right? And they're those guys, I mean, most of those guys are, at the back half of the Stock 1000 field anyway. Yeah. But yeah, they're like, dude, the new rules that they're like, we're out. And I'm talking to Wayne, like kind of like that was kind of his intention, Yeah. I did talk to that axe murderer, Nolan Lampkin, serial killer, right?
Yeah.
Like that dude is so intense. And he had a perfect saying, dude. He was like, look, people say they want exciting racing, and then also they want big grids, but sometimes big grids don't equal exciting racing.
Yep.
So, a good rule of thumb, truthfully, like whatever, take it or leave it. But like, dude, if you're not capable of running at the front and winning club races, what do you if you can't win your local club race, if you can't beat this guy, what the fuck are you doing trying to race nationals? You know what I mean? I don't know. And like, so the rules are going to kind of bucket list,
well, and here's the thing, man. Like, truthfully, when we had 3 national series going on at the same time, Formula Extreme,
right?
You got the Wera Formula USA or whatever that was. Like, there's other opportunities for people to put something together if they really want it for Stock 1000. Like,
and truthfully, man, like if you're that guy, if you're a clubby and you think you got a shot, go take your shot. You know, because that's the way it used to be. You take your shot, and if you like, just back in the day, it was like just qualifying. It was like, holy shit, dude, we qualified.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to say the name, like Johnny Rock Page, right? Like, how many races did Johnny Rock Page do before he qualified? A lot, probably.
Apparently, in the movie, he was already there.
What movie?
You never seen the Johnny Rock Page documentary on Amazon?
No, dude.
It's called.
You must be the only one that watched that, dude.
No, okay. I want people in the chat.
Besides his parents.
Nope. Pop up in the chat if you've seen a 1/10 of a second on Amazon Prime.
Yeah, I did not catch that.
Oh, dude, it's very interesting.
Summers said in the chat said he watched it, so
yep.
I'll have Summers give me the cliff notes later, but you know what I mean. I think
first 5 minutes.
yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't want to spend the whole fucking show talking about that, dude. But you know what I mean. Like I just want to, again, changes happen, and when those changes happen, sometimes people are stoked and other people are not. And that's just the nature of the beast, man. You either get on the train and ride it, or get off and cry.
Yeah, or go find another train,
or go figure it out. Go faster. Find some money.
Yeah, that's what we can do. I know.
Yeah.
Way she goes. But yeah, so rolling into the weekend, look like you got handed a Moto America mic. Did I
handed? Would you call it handing what I did? I don't think I'd call that handing. I think Mike on the mic and I have been talking about that for a little bit, and we talked on Saturday, and I was like, dude, so tomorrow, right? He's like, yeah, mate, whatever. And dude, we didn't talk about when, so it'd be like an authentic
just moment. Grab it.
Dude, I grabbed it. I ran over to that Durbin dude, and total missed opportunity to give him crap on TV about jumping the start. And I was like, yeah, and then all of a sudden I hear Mike right here going, hey, Dustin, you got to keep talking, man. I'm like, wait, what? What are you talking about, dude? So and I talked to Axlet about it a little bit, and actually I have another shooting opportunity because of that. But so not only did I get my little bit, but I also got a bit of a lesson. And the lesson is, job is hard as shit.
Yeah.
And nobody knows how hard as shit that job is. But dude, if you see me on TV with the deer in the headlights look, that's why it was hard.
Yeah.
I was going through stuff I couldn't hear, so I was like, is this thing on? I couldn't hear myself,
Yeah, because you didn't have
is this thing working? So it was a funny little bit, but yeah, it was just a goof. You know what I mean? It wasn't me trying to get a job, dude. I don't
know. But you never know.
I learned I didn't want that job, dude.
No.
If you've actually watched that dude and some of the other people that do that for a living, they have this they have this ability to speak nonstop, forever, with no dead time in the air. And that's a skill that I'm sure dude, that guy for sure. We talked about it in the bus ride to the parking lot after the weekend was over, and he's like, man, that was so funny. He's like, you learned how hard it was, huh? And I was like, dude, shut up. Of course, you saw the deer in the headlights look on my face, dude. But yeah, it was just a goof. It wasn't supposed to be anything.
No, it's awesome.
Yeah. Awesome. So yeah, it was pretty funny. So yeah.
So with the the classes that were there, we had baggers, we had junior cup, we had super sport, and we had Superbike and Stock 1000. The big story was Orange Cat guys got it done.
Dude.
2 points.
Well, is that the big story, or was Matt Skoltz getting it done the story?
Oh, because he's
the champ again.
Matt Skoltz?
I believe so.
No, they still got Jersey.
Well, it's close enough. I mean,
yeah,
I don't know.
I mean, he could lose it if he crashes out.
Yeah, it's. I mean, man, I think you're right on the Orange Cat thing. I think the coolest thing about the Orange Cat dudes getting it done was their dude in the cat suit was up there on the wall.
You ever find out who it was?
Yeah, I talked to the dude. I was like, "You're gonna wear that thing in this Texas heat, bro? Good on you, man. Hope you got AC of that thing."
Yeah.
No way.
Well,
dude.
and they're bringing the Light Fighter to Hooligans, which is pretty wild.
Yeah, dude, I saw that. You know, I think that Energica did that stuff with Titler's a few years ago. It was Stefano, and
Stefano got
so
it on
now
the
that Light Fighter thing. I mean,
I think it's a better bike.
Your Uribe's been testing one of the Light Fighters for a couple years now, kind of, and this bike isn't that. This is a hooligan version, kind of. So
yeah,
we'll have to see how it goes, man. We'll have to see how it goes.
No, I think it'd be cool, but yeah, the Orange Cat guys got it done with the steamrolling JD Beach at the end of the season, and dude got the double done at COTA, which I didn't think was going to happen.
JD Beach is an absolute freaking warrior, man. Like that dude. It's like you never could count him out, dude. And that Honda thing is fast as shit, dude.
He lost, like, he had a little bit of little bit less on a mile an hour on the BMW because the aero is just so good on that thing, and it's just such a powerful bike. But he forced Jason both times in the last corner, which I thought was amazing. And he rode his ass off.
Dude, JD did everything he needed to do to win that championship. And it was literally up to those Orange Cat dudes fall down or break down or something and have mechanical or something. And they didn't. And, truthfully, and I see it in the comments, Sonny Kim is saying it, at Mid-Ohio, if JD's bike didn't take a shit on him, that cost him the championship. 100%. So, another piece of material from COTA. I mean, there's so many storylines there, right?
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, Blake doing his round the outside stuff, Kayla doing the round the outside stuff, and it was like
they were both riding.
What is happening right now?
Super Sport was great racing,
dude. It was like a murder fest, dude. Like every one of them, dude. Like Tyler Scott was going at it. Like, I mean, like the top 6 were just an absolute bunch of murderers.
Well, and
love it.
I felt bad for Cam P because he had that really bad high side, and that ruined his Sunday because that dude was rolling too.
But didn't he finish on the box on Sunday?
He did because Blake crashed, and Kayla was in third and hucked it into that last corner, and she blew it, and Cam got up there.
But Cam had the pressure on her, dude. Like that guy is the king of like riding fully smashed. Like that guy, I don't know if they're like putting pain injections in his stuff. And like I talked to his dad, man, and his dad was like, "Oh yeah, dude, like he's got like a damaged ligament in his ankle or something." And I'm like, Jesus. Like the dude is kind of like Mr. Glass, Well, but man, it don't matter. He don't give. There's.
Have you shook Robbie's hand?
Robbie.
Do you know about his arm?
Who?
Robbie
Peterson. Oh yeah, dude. He's got that. He's like no shoulder joint, like at all.
No. Yeah. It's not no shoulder joint. He has his femur is not connected.
His humerus.
Yeah, his humerus.
Yeah,
means.
There's nothing. It's not connected because there's no shoulder. Have you seen him with no shirt on?
It's
there's no joint there. There's nothing. Yeah. Like
it's wild.
He's got like a noodle there, and the dude still rips.
Yeah, he rips on a mini bike.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen him on that 250 at that little go-kart track in Colorado.
Yeah, it's wild.
Yeah, legend.
Yeah, it was great racing. Like in that aspect, I thought the Superbike race was awesome. Both of them were amazing.
I mean, they were knife fights there, and it's like, man, Bobes is Bobes, like the dude is a threat. And truthfully, the dude with a broken leg, Herod, I mean, holy shit, dude. Like, the dude has a broke leg and he goes out and just kicks our ass. It's sad.
That race one, he made a statement, but race 2, he was struggling.
Yeah, and the commentary I heard was from a lot of people. They're like, dude, what have you guys done to those R1s? Because they're fast now. Like Richards just kept working, and we'll probably talk about it either tomorrow or Thursday. I haven't figured out with Richard what, like, he's really busy prepping for the Euro trip.
Yeah.
2.0 Euro trip for the team. So he's been working really hard on that. I was down at the shop all the way till about, I didn't get home till about what, half hour ago.
Yeah.
So yeah, good times.
No, but like I thought Bobby rode amazing.
Yeah.
Considering Friday's crashes.
Well, the dude is just fired up. He's just a damn warrior.
And they made a good point. They made a good point in the commentary that he had just got off the Pirellis and he jumps on the Dunlops on Friday and just miscalculation, but he got his head around it on Saturday and got it done, man.
Saturday. Yeah, I don't know if I mean, I don't know all of that. I know what happened. I was there. I was in the pits, all that. And
you were on the bridge, and then I told you.
I did my little I was spotting, right? And I'm like, where did he go, dude? Like, what's going on?
I was like, he crashed, man, turn 15.
So I wrote down
and here anymore.
Dude, and you know what? I'm glad that I did, because I saw a couple of things, and you know, I saw a couple of things, and you know, when you told me he had crashed, I rolled down and I was like, hey guys, I'm seeing this, that, and the other. And it's really funny, you know, and I'm sure Richard will talk about it on the show, but dude, Bobby was faster than everybody in the S's. Like, you can see it on TV.
No,
like,
you saw him,
like, dude, he was like absolutely, like, it was bananas what he was doing. I was like texting all my friends that were just there 3 weeks ago. I was like, dude, no wonder we were such turds, right? But like, Bob was the only guy doing those things. And so I told him to Jake, and I was like, hey, Jake, just a heads up, Bob's doing this, and this is what's happening, and you're this much slower than Bob here because in this micro split because of this, that, and the other. And he's like, oh man. So it was kind of cool to be able to like share that.
Yep.
So
yeah, people don't understand how valuable a spotter is when the spotter knows what to tell them about where they're missing the mark. And it's like, hey, this dude's doing this. Like, I did that for Campy, 6 years ago, when he was riding that Omega bike, and I was telling him, hey, everybody's like JD, all these guys are breaking here. You're breaking over here for, was it turn 3, whatever. And he was like, oh man, thanks, like. And I showed him video, like I took little videos and showed it to him, like what everybody was doing and what he was doing. And it's amazing. So
and then Bob was asking me, he's like, dude, I need a micro split from here to here. That's all I need. I'm like, cool. And Bob's the one that kind of directs that stuff, because Jake is just Jake. He just does his own thing. He don't care. But like, if you give him something, he'll use whatever. So anyway.
Yes, Sunny.
Yeah,
Sunny Kim. Year.
Yeah, way to have Bobby reading the chat instead of me. So that's good, right?
That was insane.
That's saved. But the thing is, dude, he's making mistakes like that because he's got just an absolute lunatic in the number 50 behind him.
Yep.
And Bobby Fong has done this great job of like keeping Bobes honest. There ain't no cruise control with that dude there, and there ain't no getting away.
Nope.
Right?
Nope.
I also see in the comments there, it says that, Sonny thought that Jake was going to pick off Josh in race 2, and we did too. But if you look at the way they're making lap time and the difference in power in the bikes, basically Josh knew he was there and he could just park him on the entry and then drive off, and it's like a yo-yo effect, So
there was
probably maybe a little more than that, but when you got two bikes that are doing almost the same lap time, but they're making their laps and their lap time in a different way, it makes it difficult to pass. So
if Jake was ahead, it would be a little bit easier because he could roll through the corners and get off the corners and all that. But
how about the other storyline, right? I mean, aside from the M4 bikes,
they look so sick.
They look better, but they kept breaking, right? I mean, Richie's bike broke down both days, right? So poor guy. And SDK, he's like right there, almost scratching the surface.
That's a hard track for that bike too. I mean,
yeah.
I would say it's a bit harder track for that bike. Back in the day, those Yosh bikes were freaking missiles, and now it's just like they're just old and old in the teeth.
So maybe with that new Suzuki 1000 that's coming out, maybe that evolution will continue there.
Yeah.
Okay, so I mean, I see the guy's name mentioned in the chat. Summers, I'll get to that commentary in a second, but the storyline that I'm talking about is the two Privateer R1 guys doing the musical chairs.
Yeah, there's a little flippy floppy.
Yeah, so you've got you've got Freddie's bike with this SBU. He's got that Australian guy. I actually talked to the Australian guy. The dude was pumped.
Yeah,
he knew the dude. He's a Superbike guy from Australia, but for those of you that don't know, Superbike in Australia is basically like stock 1000 here.
Yeah, and it's just like in DSB as well, where there are no electronics on those bikes. They get a swing arm and maybe some.
Well, in Australia, I don't think you even get the swing arm. In Australia, they're like stock 1000, right? So like they're over there racing like an R1M,
Yeah.
And I mean that Stouffer guy, like that dude was going all right, man, and he got quicker and quicker as the weekend progressed, but he's out there not only learning the track, learning the tires, learning who he's racing against, but he's also learning how to mash the buttons and shit in the video game console of a Superbike.
Yeah.
So there's that, and then you've got Ben, who was on that bike and is now on an Aussie Dave bike, and you watched him making a progression as well. And I think it was cool to see Ben like get a full day of laps on Friday.
Full weekend full of laps.
Like he got he'd no mechanicals. He just got to do laps, and I'm sure that's going to help him as a rider progress. Like
huge.
I feel like, I feel like that's all the mechanicals and all that stuff have kind of hindered him, and then I'm sure that's kind of helped lead a bad taste in their whole side of the pits mouths. So like, I mean, they got all spicy, and the breakup had to happen, but maybe making that big change is positive for both of them. So
Freddie made
moving on
partners for Jersey. So
I hope to see Freddie at Jersey. Like, I mean, that project, to see that project die one round to go would suck. So hopefully Freddie sorts that out. I'm sure he will. He's a resourceful guy. So
Ben did look happy and smooth, and you could tell he was riding. He was definitely wrapping his head around, because he's back on Oleans, totally. Still an attack motor, different swing arm, but we all know it's good. So, and he had Aussie Dave's help, right? So,
right.
That's good.
Chunky Buns doing the musical chairs predictions.
Yeah. So
we'll see, man. We'll see.
Yeah, I mean, there's some of the silly season talk. I know Michael Vandermark's looking for a gig here, and I know that he's got backing from BMW Germany. So,
dude, I heard all sorts of rumors this weekend, even about our team, and it's like, dude. And I've been asked a lot about our team. I had a chat with Richard about it earlier today as I was helping him set up our pit box walls.
Yeah. All the stickers.
Yeah.
They got to go in the crate.
No job too big or small for Crewman 37, right?
That's right.
Yeah. So, a lot of rumors there. I heard that dude's going to Titler's, and then there's musical chairs going around. But then I also heard Orange Cat. So who knows?
I mean,
the one silly thing I thought was cool was that PJ is going to Superbike on a proper Ducati next year with the Rahal team.
Yeah,
so that's gonna be
sick. I think he's so good on a Superbike. I think when he gets a really proper Superbike, that dude can rip.
Yeah, and then the other on the other side of that team's pit, you've got you've got Kayla. I mean, you saw her performance last weekend, and she's kind of progressed as the season's gone on. And so Kayla's gonna be there, and then they bumped up that kid from
Mari.
Twins, dude, that little
Twins and Junior Cup. The dude's a double champion.
Yeah, Twins Cup.
I don't know. Like, I had a whole thing about like that dude. I think we talked about it. Like, did he really need to be in Junior Cup? The dude's Twin Cups champion.
Twins Cup,
bro.
Oh, you mean the Talent Cup thing? Well, it's age. It's age, dude. That's all.
Yeah.
But
it's like he was already a Twins Cup champion. Like,
yeah, and then as far as Corey Alexander goes, Corey brought on a sponsor to cover himself, basically, to kind of buy a ride on that team. And I talked to him over the weekend a little bit, and he was like, he just didn't look like the normal cheery Corey Alexander self. And then obviously the news went out, and it's like, oh, that's why. But the dude is he's got that arch thing, and Corey, I'm gonna say it. I don't know if anybody else has said it, but Corey Alexander is like the Larry Pegram of modern day Moto America. Somehow that dude always finds money and ends up with a ride. So
and a lot of people don't know. I saw Larry at the end of his career when he was on the BMW, and I watched the Superbike family when it was out.
Yeah, totally.
When he was on the Ducati for a long time, and then he did the BMW thing, and then to get
Honda. He did a Honda one year.
Oh, did he?
Right? Oh yeah. Yeah, the what was it? They are like American flag painted up. I forget the name of the team, but yeah.
Well, I just remember Aaron Yates beating Pegram at NOLA on the Evan Steele BMW.
Right.
And Larry was on that. He was on the Foremost Insurance. That's what it was. Foremost Insurance.
Yeah, Foremost Insurance. Yeah.
He was getting a big bill for that one. So,
right.
And he had the semi and everything. Like, that was that was awesome. Oh yeah. So Martin.
Dude, what is up with Martin Cardenas? I saw that dude walking around. We were pitted in the same, we were like the garage next door.
Yeah.
Dude, that guy, he's like paused the age button. Like, dude, good, huh? Martin Cardenas looks exactly the same as he did in like 2004.
I mean, Tino still looks pretty young too.
Dude, Tino too, but like Martin, he's like perpetually 30, basically.
And Stefano.
Yeah. So, yeah, Sean's like
Martin's the new
Miguel. He's the new Miguel, right? Miguel was 29 for like 25 years.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Totally.
No, that was interesting that, like, so this is the second year in a row he came out to race that race.
Yeah. Gerloff was there too. He spent quite a bit of time in our pit and stuff. And
sweet.
He's like rapping with Bob. I don't know what's going on there, but maybe they're going to be like roommates or something.
No, they've been hanging out because they were doing the mountain bike thing together. Media, like
but he's Gerloff is cool. Like chatting with that dude. Like he's got some pretty fun stories and perspectives that most people don't get. So yeah.
And it was it was cool to see just a lot. You can speak to this. Like, were there a lot of fans there?
Dude, you know what, man? I got asked this on YouTube today, and I commented the following. COTA is a big place. Yeah. It's a ginormous place. Like, I don't think people realize by watching on TV how gigantical the Circuit of the Americas really is. And so in order for that place on TV, because I'm sure you couldn't tell by watching, in order for that place to look like it had a decent crowd, you got to have like over 100,000 people there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
There was a decent crowd, but I don't think there was 100,000 people there.
No. And you're not going to get
You pop up over by that bridge, and then there's like that area there, the fan zone, whatever. And then there's the other bridge that you go across with some stands, and then the little go-kart track, the path thing that you go to take the elevator up.
Yeah.
You know, that whole side was full of people.
That's awesome. And that's where the most of the viewing area is anyway, because you got the stadium section where they come in through, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and then run around the hill and then go down.
And unlike Road America, like that place, there's like, it's Austin, Texas. So there's like hotels and shit to do.
Yeah.
It's not like everybody goes there to camp and stuff. So like,
it
looks different. A little, it looks, it's so vast that it looks way more spread out. I'd say there was a decent-ish crowd.
Probably like 20 grand, 20,000 people.
Not going to estimate numbers. Just saying it felt decent.
Oh, good. That's awesome. Yeah. So, and then the baggers,
K-Dubs, man.
Got it done.
You gotta get it up to Kyle Wyman. It's kind of like that tradition of Harley gets one, Indian gets one. Harley, it was Harley's turn. Next year it'll be Indian, right?
Yeah, I was really stoked to see Hayden get pole and win race 1 and win the challenge race. Sucked about his crash and turn in race 2, but still, like, and Rocco got on the podium. It's feel good. Kyle has a kid.
Yeah, dude.
Won the championship for a second time, and
I'm proud of that dude.
Yeah, so I think it's really good. And then look, you got MotoGP canceled Moto E. Do you know that?
No, who cares?
Yeah.
Well, it's like Moto E was like the WNBA of motorbike racing. Come on, nobody cares. I said what I said.
But look at it. Now they're going to have the baggers.
Yeah, they're bringing those things over. I mean,
people are tired of hearing.
Right.
Now they're going to be like, rah!
They're going to make a bunch of noise, and they're going to shake the ground underneath them, and
they're going to need to run them.
They're going to get a bunch of geezer dudes racing them over there, and
they got to run them after GP.
After? Huh.
After.
Do you think those things will be as uncorked as these things over here?
I mean, there's still a pushrod motor.
Yeah,
they're going to still blow up.
They're engines, right? I hung out with Richard all day, dude. Can't call an engine a motor.
Sorry, they're engines. But yeah, no, those engines are gonna go, and
that's a good question, Cody. I haven't heard anybody that's gonna ride those things yet, but I'm guessing it'll be like the usual suspects. Who knows? Maybe they'll dust off Troy Corser. Ruben Zous, and
he's been riding.
Troy, dude, maybe they'll even dust off the old Foggy. Scott Russell, right?
I can see Scott riding that thing.
I don't think so. Scott's still got that insurance thing. He can't really go racing, right? Because then you have to pay back that insurance. But
he did that. He did go pretty good at
Pegram, though. Pegram.
He's got to ride. I don't think he could ride that thing like he likes to ride, because
I mean, truthfully, Corey Alexander.
Larry's got the Mick Doohan going on. I think he ride that thing like Mick Doohan.
You never know, man. That might be good for that stuff.
Yeah.
Right?
No, but I think speaking of the roller die thing, I think that's a Richie thing. I don't think that's a Corey thing. Like, I think it was for Corey, but I think that deal came from Richie, which is why it's staying around. That's probably why. Yes, Bostrom Bros.
Yeah, the Boz Bros for sure, dude. Maybe, I don't know, Eric kind of had that shoulder thing or whatever.
I can see B-Boz doing it. B-Boz rode a bagger. Remember, he rode a Laguna.
Yeah, he did. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
But, I mean, who knows, man? Maybe it's because it's the GP circuit, maybe we'll get like Sete.
Old man Sete out.
Maybe Valentino go out there and bagger it up.
Did you see his car at COTA?
No, yes, I saw his car at COTA, and I also saw the sign above above the garage.
Did you take a picture?
Yeah, I did. I commented on it on Facebook.
Okay, good.
Like, yeah, some car dude. Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's awesome.
So.
That's awesome. All right, well, let's make our way into GP.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. We're not going to talk about anything going on other than the
good.
big main stories.
I was kind of busy. Been kind of busy.
So, the big stories is Aaron Canet and oh my gosh, I'm losing it. Aaron Canet got Jake Dixon's ride, and one other guy coming over to Mark VDS, and so Jake Dixon's out officially. Xavi Vierge is gone from World Superbike, so on Honda.
Yeah.
So,
where's he going?
Don't know. So that's kind of a big thing. Celestino Vietti won the race, which was wild because it was like, where did that come from? But it's his home track, so makes a lot of sense. That championship's going to go down to the wire. I think it's going to be awesome. I believe Christian Daniel got on the podium in race 1.
Again?
So.
Dude, I didn't even have time to talk to him yet, dude. Like, I haven't. I feel like such a shitbag.
Yeah, because he got. Let me look it up real quick because I know I thought he got on the podium.
Dude, and Christian, that's a wrap for the rookies, right? I think maybe. Is that wrap for the rookies? So. Yeah. Yeah, so we'll see. We'll definitely see, but.
Oh, no, I take that back. He was 19th. He ran off, finished 19th and 12th. So I take that back after a long lap penalty. So started P13, dropping down 21st after a complete long lap, and recovered to P12 at the end of the race. So thank you for an amazing year. Yeah, it's over.
Yeah, rookies is done. But you know what?
He's out of rookies now, too, because that was the second year.
Is he out? Because I thought he was 3 and out.
Is it 3 and out? I thought it was 2 and out.
I think it's 3.
Yeah. So, yes, I know Daniela. Jeez.
Dude, I was on the road all weekend, and I was pretty much, dude, I woke up yesterday, like, sick as a dog. And I powered through it. Massive amounts of vitamin C, massive amounts of water, and then all of a sudden today I woke up at 4 and I felt like a champion.
So, all that vitamin C, huh? I have to crush some vitamin C.
Like, I'm sure she's gonna debunk that because she's like an actual medical professional.
Yeah.
And I'm just some shitbag that rides motorbikes. So
yes. But the big thing for me over the weekend was Marco Bezzecchi. Like, dude was an animal all weekend, kept Mark on his toes. And he is the story of the season. That was what a performance. Like, wins the race on Saturday and keeps Mark in check on Sunday. And it's just been like, like the dude's riding is out of his mind. Like, it's so great.
But that's what you got to do in that class. I mean, you're not being paid. It's not T-ball, man. Like, you got to send it. You got to get.
Well, you got to send it and make it to the end of the race because consistency has been a problem for everybody all year except for Mark. Mark has been the most consistent. Alex, obviously, second consistent, and then everybody else is
Do you think the success of the Aprilia is a sign of maybe things to come for next season?
I think so. I mean, the thing with if they would have kept with the same riders, I think Maverick probably would have been doing better.
Get the fuck out
maybe.
Here.
All right.
Dude, we should do stand up with that kind of comedy, dude. Like, Maverick, are you kidding me? Shut up. You're not serious, right?
I think he probably. I would rather see.
Dude, Maverick's a broken clock, dude. Period.
I would like
a day.
Pedro.
That's it.
I would like to see Pedro.
That dude should be like a development guy. That's it. He should be behind the scenes. It's somebody that's like hungry.
He's got If you're gonna put somebody on there on a fast lap, Maverick's a dude who can lay down.
Captain qualifier all day.
Captain test all day.
Yeah, racing not so much, and hasn't been much since like maybe I don't know, first couple of rounds he did on Yamaha when he signed with them, like went a gazillion years ago. Was that 17?
Yep. And
then other than that, that dude's been a total like, I mean, almost as bad as Morbidelli's been all season. Right?
I know, dude.
Every season,
he's so close to getting Simon Crafar is gonna like put that dude in timeout.
Yeah, like, well,
the Bazaz chains.
Tell me about Bazaz chains. I don't get that joke.
He's probably talking about Bazaz, like, you know, the electric guy.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know, because those things broke all the time. I don't know.
Okay.
That's my guess. That's my guess.
Say good luck with all of that. I mean, you know, if you're using like what are they running, like a non-O-ring, you know, chain for an R3?
Oh, like an EK chain. Yeah, they're gonna like
an EK. Like, was it what's the 420? The 420 chain.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
DID, man. DID.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was insane for KTM to have all that go wrong. That's wild. And then Pedro gave spoke his mind, flipping off the bike. That was pretty crazy.
Yeah.
He just was like,
what do you think? Do you think he's going to stay with KTM, or is he going to go somewhere? Is he going to musical chairs him?
Dude, he's already looking to go somewhere.
Is he going to be the Magic Honda guy?
That's a hard one, because like the bike's not there. The KTM's farther along than the Honda. Like he's doing way better on the KTM than he can do on the Honda, and I don't know if the Honda's there yet. Like it's getting there.
Yeah,
he's got Marini, another solid weekend, dude. He's the top Honda again.
And what do you think? I mean, they debuted it. They made a whole big deal out of it. What do you think of the V4 Yamaha?
Dude, that's some crazy.
A lot of wings on that bike. A lot of wings.
The shark gill arrow thing is like crazy.
It's like they have a DRS button or something. Like,
oh yeah, right. It's like I can read the. They had a posting. We can read a press release.
I mean, they've talked about lap times already, and it's like, dude, it's the first weekend on the bike. Of course, it's not going to be as fast as the fully developed one right out of the gate. But
they had a press release where Quartararo was like, it's worse. He's like the inline 4 better. But then the other two guys are like, it's great. Like there's still a lot more to work on, but that, where they're talking about balance, like Jack Miller's talking about balancing the bike, where to put the front end at, where to put the pivot at for the swing arm and all that stuff. And they still got a lot to figure out with geometry.
Right.
So, he's at least saying Quadraro's already like, this thing's pile of poo, like get out of here.
Whatever, dude. Like that guy needs to quit crying and go to work,
Yeah. That's the thing. Oh, media clickbait gonna bait?
Yeah, I don't buy that. I don't buy that shit either. Truthfully, I don't think anybody expects right out the gate the thing to go faster first weekend out than the fully developed bike, period.
No, not at all.
Right?
They got to put the fast guys on it and get the fast guys. Augusto, he's a fast guy, but he is not leading.
I'm just looking. I'm looking forward to the day when we see motorbikes that look like motorbikes again instead of spaceships.
I know, dude. I know.
I'm like they're all kind of looking more and more like the same with just different paint schemes. They sound the same.
Like, well, KTM's funny because one will have the little, ramp wing, the little Honda Civic wing on the back, and then some have like gills.
All they're missing is the Type R sticker, and then they'll be dialed. Right?
Hector's gonna need to build 3 of them.
The spoons, spoon engines, all that. Yeah. Was it Mugen? Or is that how it goes?
Mugen.
Exactly.
Yeah. Now they just need to throw some CRX stickers on
there. By the way, speaking of all this nonsense, I did talk to Nate Kern, and the white front wheel thing still comes up. So
at COTA?
Yeah.
Oh, because he's staying the whole week. He's
got a track day this weekend, right? Yeah. I think one of my COTA boys buddies, Eddie Barajas, is going to that. So
good. Yeah, I was bummed. I really wanted to go coach at
that. Dude, I thought for sure you had that dialed, man. I was really rooting for you to ride COTA, man. Like,
I know.
You still got a couple of days figured out, bro. Like, you could fly out there and bring the leathers, do the thing. No?
Yeah. It's just too much, dude.
Do you need me to call up Jenny and give you a permission slip?
We'll do that next year, but I'd rather go ride Button Willow with my homie on an R7 than
you should. You absolutely should. Turkey days. Come on out. Actually, you know what? Let's talk about this. I have a track day. I had a track day scheduled at Podium Club on October 4th and 5th. And man, entries were sucking on that one, dude. So I had to do the proverbial pop smoke and cancel out, pull the pin on that one. But I called Button Willow, and they're like, "Hey, November 1st is open." I'm like, "Sweet." So, dude, come out November 1st.
Yeah,
check out the new track with us.
Oh no, I can't. I got the fitness race with Ginny. I'll be in Atlanta doing a High Rocks race. So
fitness race, riding motorbikes on the track.
I know. Listen, we're trying to get our trip to California settled up for the end of the year. So it's not going to be for your birthday, but it's going to be a couple weeks later.
What do you think about I'm seeing it mentioned in the chat a little bit, but I'm going to expand on it a little bit. The Jarritos stuff. Like, I rolled into COTA, and De Silva was kind of pitting out of the M4 tent with his own Jarritos bike. And
really?
then the 3D team was in the garage without De Silva with their Jarritos stuff. What do you think happened there? Musical chairs, same team, same
Did they have not enough space in their garage?
No. De Silva told me that he's no longer with 3D. That happened. So I don't know what happened there.
He's still getting money from
Jarritos.
Yeah. So that's because the Jarritos dude's like, he's apparently like a super nice guy.
Yeah, dude, they're super cool.
So he's still, wow. Okay, so then
one of the Jarritos dudes, I'm walking around and I'm like, man, the Jarritos, I love the taste of them, but dude, I just can't drink them because there's so much sugar in there. I'm like,
oh yeah,
right?
Yeah.
And, so dude, they have agua con gas.
Oh really?
You see.
So it's just regular
dude, sparkling water. It's sparkling water, yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Nice.
And it was so refreshing too in that Texas heat.
Did it have a flavor to it?
No. It's just straight up like water, but with bubbles in it.
Nice.
Like I said, agua con gas.
Yeah.
Water with bubbles.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
I didn't know if it was like a citrus flavor or something like that.
No, dude. Just straight up. Dude, it was actually kind of refreshing. Cold one of those in that Texas heat that was just like insufferable. Dude, it was so hot. I was so tempted to take a dive in that recovery tank that Bob sets up.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Dude.
So crazy. Yeah, he started on the Honda Fireblade, and I think things just weren't working out on the big bikes, so they brought him down to 750, and he was racing on the 750 for a little while. So
yeah, he had some pretty good success last season, And we thought we'd see more of that in Stock 1000, right? Like he was running with Ashton. He's running with Hayden Gillum a bit.
At Barber, and then everything fell apart after that.
Yeah, it's just I don't know what happened there, and he probably doesn't know what happened, but people get emotional about this sport, and a lot of times people forget that this sport is a performance-based sport.
Yeah,
and it's cruel as shit. And you could go 0 to 0 in 2.5 seconds.
Well, and it's all who you surround yourself by too, because I know that when he was writing for Jeff, he had to bring on his own people, and there was only so much to do, and so many people to help out, and then next thing you know, it's like things weren't working out, and and then he went out on his own, and then he got the Hurritos deal.
Running a race team is running a race effort is quite the undertaking.
Yep.
I say it all the time. I would never want to trade places with Mr. Stampoli. I don't know how he does it. Dude, the guy, he like eats, sleeps, breathes, drinks, wakes up every morning, and all he gives a shit about is winning races and making shit go fast, and all the moving pieces to managing a team. And it's a lot more than just throwing the bikes in the trailer and rolling. There's a lot of behind the scenes stuff that a lot of people don't realize. So
yeah, and something to think about. Something I would want your opinion. Maybe you marinate on it and come back next time around. But do you think if it was still Graves running the show, would they be as successful?
As what?
Well, what I'm saying is
Graves running what show?
Just Graves running a Yamaha team. Compared to
Stamboli runs a Yamaha Superbike effort, and Graves was a super sport team.
What, even back in the day?
Graves did not have anything to do with the Superbike effort. Those were built in-house.
Superbike effort back
Yamaha US.
Okay.
Those bikes were built and maintained in Cyprus, and they had Graves pipes on them.
Okay.
I mean, Chuck did a great job of not telling anybody different when they thought they were Graves bikes.
Gotcha.
And they had so much Graves success in the super sport. I mean, people
do the math. R6s were pretty insane.
They won damn near every championship for years.
I know,
right? So
yeah, everybody got a Graves R6. Like everybody's like, shit, I'm not winning this club race.
Yeah. So
okay, good to know.
Yeah. There you go.
It's some education.
You can go. Okay, so what? I don't even know what that word is there. Oh, I know what that word is. Okay, so you can also go from 0 to 0 when a team quote boss calls you a
baguette
with an F, basically, right?
Yeah.
Then you're off to Europe. I don't know who fits that description. I don't know. But 0 to 0 is a real deal. So, and the sport's cruel. I mean, we got JD on the show, right? And it's like the dude won races in dirt track, and then the next year found himself with no ride. And truthfully, if it wasn't for Hayden, I mean, he's said it all year long, right? Like
constantly,
he would have been on the couch, bro. If it wasn't for basically his like brother from another mother, he wouldn't have a ride. So there you go. Like our sport's cruel as shit. Get over it.
Well, and crazy enough, Dallas Daniels won the AFT Twins Super Twins Championship on the Essence Honda, which JD was, tasked with winning on. So crazy. Oh, Rossi Moore. Interesting.
Wow. Well, Rossi Moore, look what he's doing over there. I mean, he should be in Europe.
He won the championship, didn't he?
You know who else is going there? Who else is in Europe? Gus. Isn't Gus doing some Europe
Gus is racing. He's racing a GSX 8 and BSB.
The modern SV.
Yeah. I don't know. It depends if they're willing to do 2 Superbikes or not. But
the question that you're answering is, do you think JD will be on a Superbike next year by Cody Krieger? And yeah, truthfully, it depends on the Honda effort, right? Does Honda want to keep going? I mean, they have a Superbike-ish bike and then a stock 1000 bike. It would be cool for those Honda.
Both. They'll probably
be cool. I think it'd be cool for that Honda whole, like all them dudes should just be
combined
in one
forces.
Yeah, like Ashton and all that. It should just be like the full thing.
It's two dealerships fighting it out.
Yeah, it shouldn't be dealerships. It should just be the manufacturer jumps in and is like, here. Boom.
Well,
that's what we really need to happen. We need to have the manufacturer step up. We'd like to, say what you will about those guys, but man, if those green guys came back, the paddock that'd be another ride, maybe a couple rides. So that's what the paddock needs. More manufacturer support. People are watching this stuff.
Yep.
I talked to Roger Lee over the weekend, and he was telling me, we were talking about crowds and stuff, and like Road America was by far, like he said that Road America broke records even from the way back. I was like, really? Okay. So
people are coming out.
when you got a sport that you can generate, 100,000+ people on a weekend.
That's big.
They should do a good job. They should utilize that and maybe, make that so the manufacturers are aware of that.
Yeah. So. I agree. And I think that a lot, the baggers bring a lot of people, and more people are finding out about it, more and more people get involved. I bring it up because my buddy's a general manager of a Harley dealership up in Florence, and I was talking to some of the guys about it, and even talked to the regional sales director happened to walk in, and I was talking to him about it. He was in Atlanta watching the races, so I was like, "Oh yeah, man, I was there." So he was like, "This is awesome."
Yeah.
So we'll see, man. And then, with the removal of the stock 1000, what is the?
The premier class is Superbike, obviously.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
So what is baggers and hooligans going to fill in? What's going to fill in the gap?
Dude, do they need one? Jesus, dude. Like the schedule is so taxed, and it takes away track time from everybody. Like, so. Yeah. And the stock 1000 guys always complain about not getting enough track time anyway. And then half of them are like, butthurt that they're not doing the whole series unless they do Superbike Cup. So now they get to do the whole series, but they have to do Superbike Cup. Yeah, there's a lot of BTR. There you go. I don't know.
They're probably gonna have to pay more money.
Truthfully, I think BTR doesn't belong there. I've said it before.
Yeah, but I
told that to Chuck Axelin too. I was like, dude, but Chuck, kept it real, and I guess they write a check. So
they write a big check to have that series. So,
but truthfully, nobody wants to watch people learn how to race. So maybe BTR could get women that actually race to do that. I think that might be more interesting. Go to the local clubs. There's some female racers that are absolutely murderers.
Well, put Sonia Lloyd on there. Put Mal Dobbs. Put
Mal Dobbs on there.
Put Michaela back on there.
Michaela back on there. Yeah. Michaela, she was a legit racer.
She's dumb. Yeah, that was like.
I'd like to see her on the grid on something. I don't know what happened there, but
yeah,
it'd be cool to see Michaela come back. She was
bad.
Ella, that chick was bad.
Yeah, Ella, all that.
Ella, yeah, like real racers. What people watch real racers?
Yes, Heidi Luce, our girl Heidi Luce.
Nobody wants to watch people learn how to race. Like, unless you're watching them do new racer school. People line up on the wall. They're like, "Oh, the mock race." Other than that, dude, most people don't want to watch the novice races. I don't know. Say what you will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, they write checks, so.
Yeah, Royal Enfield, cool. Join the sport. But, like, make it a show out of it, like, with real racing, not learning how to race. Like, that's a whole nother thing. So.
Well, yes, and Mike, that's
BMW F900. What? I don't even know what that bike looks like. What is that?
So Nate Kerna talked to me about it at the end of last year because they were trying to work on getting that here. Because
is it a single or is it
no, I think it's a twin. No, it's a twin. They race them in the UK. It's like a big UK race thing, and James Ellison's racing in that one. He was going to come over here if they brought it here. And they were doing a deal where, like, you could get a bike from a dealership, and the dealership, if they were going to sponsor you, would get money from BMW, like $5,000 to go do it. And then so you get that money, you get the power up kit or whatever to it's like a KTM 390, right? You get the kit parts.
Yeah. Okay.
And then it's a spec series. It's just like the KTM. So it's the F900, and then it's like, it's a slow hooligan. But Beamer was going to back it up, so.
I mean, truthfully, that RS, this like the Cup Series stuff where it's like all the same bike, like that's a pretty good support class typically.
Yeah.
When they're like real racers on all the same bike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think if DeMario wasn't in the talent comp, like you had,
then Hank would just destroy everybody.
Yep.
Pretty much.
So, yeah.
Like what's gonna happen to Hank, dude? That kid is future of the sport, kind of, right? Like that dude is an axe murderer.
Vosberg, you got
dude.
Kenzie kid.
Dude, Kinsey's a murderer too, man. I've seen that.
Yeah, and then you got Bodie Page, Cody Kopp, all those other guys. Cody Kopp's huge to be racing. Like Cody Kopp's twice the size of Hank Vosberg.
Cody Kopp is like, I don't know. Like, have you ever seen what's his name? Monk, that Monk kid on Supersport. Dude, he's like 16 and he's like 6'9" or something.
Yeah.
And he looks like he's 30.
And Cody's 3-time AFT singles champion too, which is hilarious. So.
Oh man, yeah.
I love it.
I don't know. I'd like to see that Cop kid on a super sport bike, truthfully. And I think Hank, he's already been fast on the Twins Cup bike, and he's still pretty young. What is he, like 14?
Yeah, they're all 14. Dude.
I mean, dude, like
Bodie Page is 14.
He's going to continue to develop on that Twins Cup bike, and then.
Well, think about
when he bumps up to super sport, he's going to be murdering, just like DeMario.
When he gets some weight. When he gets some weight on him and actually some height.
Tell that kid to start eating some peanut butter sandwiches. Is that what you're saying?
Peanut butter, banana sandwiches with honey, and just.
Why do I feel attacked right now, bro? That's like the attack. That's like the attack lunch.
Yeah. Well, I gotta get cracking, man.
All right. Well, it's been a great show. We talked about a lot of stuff. We covered a lot of things. And the next time you get to ride is when?
Monday
at Roebling?
Yeah, Roebling, my track day at Roebling. Finally, the day is here, and my bike's not ready, so.
Well, don't you have one in your backyard?
What?
Don't you have one of Ben's bikes in your backyard?
No, he's got it at his house now.
All right.
I was housing his trailer, but Ben is coming. I got Jason Waters is coming. And
dude, I'm sure you'll ride something.
Oh, well, I got the dealership has a Moto2 Street Triple that they're going to let me ride.
There you go.
So, they always got bikes for me to ride. So,
yeah.
I was going to see if Ben will let me take a couple laps on his R1. So,
the stock bike, not
the stocker.
Yeah.
No. He's got a stocker practice bike.
Yeah.
His race bike from last year.
So, I'm at Buttonwillow this weekend at the circuit. Looking forward to that. That track is so much fun to ride. So we've got a pretty healthy turnout for Saturday too, which is helpful. We say it all the time. As long as you keep showing up to these things, we'll keep doing them. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So
yeah.
So there you go. And then the next one after that, since I had to cancel the Podium Club event, sorry. There's emails going out and all that stuff happening right now. But November 1st will be the next one after that, and then the season ends for us Turkey Days at the classic course at Buttonwillow. So, man, and then in between all of that, there's a Euro trip. So good times, me scoozy, all that. I'm taking the cameras.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a great time, and I'm sure Bobby's going to be just like the whole team on Europe. Like in Europe, it's going to be an adventure. Chili's going. CTML sponsored the team a little bit, so like Chili's going to join us in Jerez.
Sweet.
Yeah, so it's going to be like I'll have my Ed McMahon with me at Jerez, right?
Oh, good for Chili. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun.
Awesome. All right. Yeah. Well, thank you, everybody. Make sure you mash all the buttons.
Yes. Thanks for watching this stuff, you guys. I hope you enjoy the show. Bobby's hilarious. And yes, if you think about doing announcing on TV, just learn how to talk nonstop forever and be accurate in the shit you say.
Yep. Yeah.
Try that. See how easy it is. Right on, man.
Well, see you.
See you.